everyone. So I wanted to share today this deck with you that I backed on Kickstarter last October and has arrived today in the post, and I'm very excited about. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the cards, and then when I've worked with the deck, I'm gonna work with it for a whole month, probably not May because I'm already working with another deck, and then I'll come back and do like a review of the deck when I've worked with it for a month is my plan right now. So I'm very excited about this deck. I very rarely back decks on Kickstarter for finance reasons more than anything, and also because I'm really picky. This is probably the second or third deck I think I've got from Kickstarter, but if anybody has watched my channel for a while or knows anything about me, then you'll understand why I had to have this deck. So the deck is Tarot Renard by Celia Melesville. She is French, and Renard is obviously French for fox, so it's the Fox Tarot or Fox Tarot. And obviously I am a huge fox lover. I have a fox animal guide who I have a very close relationship with, and I'm continuing to build a relationship with all the time. I'm basically obsessed with any kind of canine animal at all. I've talked about this before, but foxes I have a particularly special affinity for. So when I found out about this deck, of course I had to have it. I backed it in October. It was meant to come in January, but because of COVID, everything has been delayed, and that's just, you know, you just have to roll with it. That's the reality of the world we're living in right now. And so we're on May the 5th at the time of filming this, and as I say, it has just arrived. I've literally just been given it from the postie and taken all the wrapping off and got my camera out so I could film this video. So I'm gonna do the box and the book, which I don't normally do, but because it's a brand new deck, I just want to have a look at everything. The box is really lovely. The box, so you can see here, it's got 82 cards, so we'll have a look at that. It's got 4 extra cards, and it's one of these, I love these kind of boxes. These are my favourite types of boxes. If every single deck I own in the world could come in one of these boxes, I would be very happy. And it's a good size box for storing as well. So, and it's just beautiful. And it says, one of the things I like about this deck, which I've noticed, which you'll see as we go through, because she's French, she's done everything in English and in French. And I like that. I'm trying to learn French at the moment. I've been learning French using Duolingo for probably about 3 or 4 years now, and it's very slow going because I have a burst where I'll do it for ages and then I won't touch it for months and months on end, so it's really slow going. So I'm hoping that this will help with my French learning as well, but we'll see. So she's got it written in French first, and then she's got this little bit that says, "Deep in the fox's hole awaits you an extraordinary journey who will lead you to the doors of your soul and your destiny. Follow the red coat that shows you the way between shadow and light, earth and sky, past and future," which is beautiful. And then it's got this beautiful picture of these foxes inside. So it's a lovely box. I'm very happy with the box. The guidebook is, again, this side up is the English version, and then the other side is the French version. And it's a really simple guidebook, which is fine for me. I'm quite happy with that. And she has, again, this beautiful foxes around the star. And another little poem. So this one says, "From the back of the fox's burrow, an extraordinary journey awaits that will bring you to the gates of your soul or your destiny." Is this the same poem? I think this might be the same poem. Yeah, it's the same poem. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, I won't read it again. So it has this bit about the creative spark, so where the deck came from, what kind of brought it to life, how it was born, welcome, a few tips from the fox for a successful journey. So this is about how to read the cards, reversed cards, a reading. It is very, very simple. It's got a little layout as a picture of a fox, and then just very simple positions. And then it goes straight into the cards. So every fox on the major arcana represents an archetype and will teach you how to explore and work at being your best self. With them, you will walk the path of the soul. They tell you of the milestones of your life, your internal and spiritual journey. And then each card has like a little write-up, some keywords, and then some keywords if it's reversed. And that's the same for every card. And then the minor arcana, it says, these foxes will take you on the second part of the journey. With them, you explore your worldly path. And then it's got, like, so for each number, it's got some keywords, and then it's got a little bit about each of the cards in each suit, is how she's done that. So the keywords are for the number, and then a write-up for each card. Hopefully that makes sense. And then you get a bonus card at the end, which is the white fox, and that says, all your differences make you unique. They are your strengths. Do not waste your energy to be like the others. Instead, use that energy to bring and share your unique outlook to enrich the world around you. Love yourself just as you are. And the court cards all have symbols on the cards, which refers to the initial in French and English. So page, it just has a P on it, which is written the same in French and English. And then knight would be knight in English and cavalier in French. So you have a KC. The queen is queen, or I can't say it, Rain. There's no accent on the E, so you wouldn't say the E, would you? So you'd probably just say Rain, which is QR, and then king and Roy, which is KAR. See, my French is not great. And then a little bit about the author, the artist. And some thank yous. So yeah, that's pretty much the guidebook. I might cut this down a bit because this is already a long video. So the first 3 additional cards you get are these keyword cards. So, and like everything else, you have English on one side, French on the other, and major arcana, and then all 4 suits. The cards are a bit bent in the middle, which is a little bit frustrating, but not like annoyingly so, because they're going to get bent when I shuffle them anyway. All of my cards are a bit bent, so they just kind of curve a little bit, which is fine. They've got these beautiful backs. Again, the foxes around the star, and these are imprinted into the cards. All the gold is actually like imprinted, and it's a lovely colour. The lighting in here is not very great, I don't think, but it's like a burnt orangey colour. It's lovely. Anyway. So there's no words, we just have a number at the bottom of the card. That lovers is so cute. It's a rabbit and a fox. How cute. Fantastic mix of Mr. Fox. Who was that? Was that Dick King-Smith, or was that Roald Dahl, or I don't know. But that's what that makes me think of. The art is beautiful. I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to work with, just looking at it now. So I'll be very interested to see how well it reads and how well I can read it. But I do think the artwork is stunning. Look at that death card. It's very sad, but also very lovely. The fox has a little mask on, look. I don't know if you can see that very well. Oh my word. But he has a little mask on, look. And a little mouse on strings. So cute. The Moon card is one of my favourites, I think, and the Sun. I like them all so far, not gonna lie. I could probably say that about every card as we go through. So then we start with the suit of Pentacles. And again, it just has a symbol at the bottom and a number, no words at all. They're really stiff at the moment because they're brand new. Oh, poor little fox. And here you can see where she has the two letters. So the Knight has the KC and the Queen has the QR. Then we have Cups. Yeah, it still has the little fish in the cup, look. I love that little fish in the cup. Swords. Let's get the dog hair out of the way. They're really hard to flick through. Cardstock is really sturdy cardstock. It's like really thick. It's like, I don't know if I can, like it's really thick. Which is good because that probably means they're going to be more durable than thinner cardstock. They are like little mini postcards, like 80 postcards or whatever. 79 if you take out the 3. Oh, wow. I really like that. Oh God, I really like that too, but it makes me all emotional. Oh, I'm so glad the swords aren't in the fox. I think that would have been a bit much. So I don't know how well you can see that, but actually the swords are in the ground and then the shadow of the swords are over the fox. I don't think I could have handled it if the swords had been in the fox. That might have been a bit much for me. I love this Queen of Swords. She looks so poised and balanced. I love that. And then finally we have Wands. I just really like the design of these cards. I like the way that there's a lot of white space that really draws your attention into the artwork itself. I like that there's no words. I didn't think I would like that, but actually I do, because I think the words would distract from the artwork. And this is definitely a group of pieces of art, in my opinion, more so than any of the other decks that I currently own. So yeah, I'm not sure how well I'll read with it yet. I obviously am going to have to just try it for a month and see how it goes. But it's one of those decks, I think, even if I don't get on with it reading wise, it's one that I will keep because of the artwork. I will keep it in my collection because I just think the artwork is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I've wanted to have a Fox Tarot in my collection for such a long time, and this is more than I could have asked for, really. I love that queen as well. I do like the queens in this deck, obviously. Is that a cat? I think it is. I think there's a cat down there, look. Because of course there is a cat in the Queen of Wands, so that would make sense. And then our extra card is the White Fox, which is just stunning. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That's one I may have to actually display somewhere. Absolutely stunning. I'm really looking forward to working with it. As I say, I'll probably work with it for a month at some point, and then I will do another video to review how I actually got on with reading it, which will be interesting, I think. For me, maybe not so much for you, but it will be interesting for me to work with it and see how that goes. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all very, very shortly for another one. Take care, lots of love, bye bye.